Welcome back to June 1918, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Strategic Command World War I. And this is the Ludendorff offensive DLC, or whatever you want to call it, scenario. Okay. This is a problem. We're going to need to retreat back to supply, and we're going to need to carve out, say, this Northern Railroad, I think, is the thing. I think we can do it. I say I think because I haven't done it yet. But I'm looking at the artillery is dangerous, but I think we can smash into that. So yeah, we're going to see about maybe falling back here instead of keep pushing. See if we can if we can fall back instead of keeping pushing. So I've already just sort of in between episodes dug those in. Oh boy, okay. This rain is a bit of a problem. Ooh. Okay, I have 4 points. That's going to take 3 points. And then we're going to entrench. Good. So we've secured that position there. Now here we're going to move up. We're going to attack that artillery. The defensive artillery, I guess, just themselves, which is expected. These guys are going to move up. And yes, hopefully totally take out. Oh, and I get defensive artillery from them back there, but okay. Okay, so now they have a gap in the line, and we can't dig in there. Here we can dig in, so yeah, we are going to dig in. Okay, so we have 2 divisions not dug in, which is not really what I want to see. Okay, I guess we're going to move them up to here. And they're going to dig in. Okay. They're going to move up. And yes, dig in. Okay, so we now have a new, somewhat forward front line. Now, again, supply this. Okay, they would be getting some supplies to there. Five or 5. That'll get some. Well, these units can somewhat defend the front line, but not well. But these guys can be painful, so we're going to just get defensive artillery from themselves, I guess. Okay. Now, these guys are going to come here and entrench. Yeah. Now, up north here. Yeah, very high morale, so let's lower it some. And I think, well, may want to move this up instead of firing. Not as good as I was hoping. Still not as good as I was hoping. Okay, I just really want to finish them off. Okay, yes, fine. Okay. Again, very high morale. Let's see if we can take them down. Use this artillery piece here to deal with that. Yeah. Okay. Let's swap these two out here. Wanted to move these guys up and entrench them, but I'd rather kill that unit and hope these guys can survive a turn out on their own. Okay, now here. Their morale is already way low. Well, no, we can. The rain isn't, of course, helping us at all. Like to entrench these guys. Guess we're not. Entrench these guys. And they're not going to entrench. Okay, so that gets us a straight line there. Because I don't think we're going to have a huge number of attacks from infantry units. We might get pounded heavy by artillery, true. I think that would be sort of, I knew we were going to have one set of guns firing at us. Hoping to, yeah, just... Oh. Fully kill off the SOP with cannons. Or mangle their artillery. A little more afraid of their artillery. Yes, I know we could have entrenched, but that may have been the smarter move. Now, you come to there. You come to there. Just not sure whether we should take the rain turn here to reinforce or to move closer. Obviously, just where we would potentially bomb is the new test of what we should do, but okay, guys. Let's move these guys out in the open. We'll move them up instead of either well, they can't reinforce. We get extra reinforcement, but I don't really want to do that. We could upgrade them, which would be damn useful, but just getting them up here right now, I think, is a little more important. Move. Yeah, I think that's going to be sort of critical, so we're going to move. For the moment there. Just give you my reasoning, because we're shifting more towards stuff up here. I thought that would be good. We can still, of course, both sets of guns can pound that one hex. We can still move here to maybe get more. We'll see if they come in and fill in this part of the line here or not, and touch us, as it were. Okay, good. The moment I'm reasonably okay with not entrenching them. These guys, though, we do want to entrench. Guess that'll. Oh, well, that wasn't the best choice because we're not doing it to the south there. But let's. No, we can do it that way, but. We'll leave that way. Oh, down here where the weather is clear. How many rounds? 10 rounds. Let's see if we can take this unit out. Maybe we'll get a bunch of it just from the artillery. There we go. That happened. I don't think they're gonna, if we maybe fell back to here, they'd start trying to refill this gap, but I don't think they are. So we're gonna move up here and entrench. So now we have a straight line there. It's these guys, which I think we're gonna move it this way. There we go. Now down here, how many rounds do we have? We have 4 rounds. I think that is where we want the hammer to fall on. We're gonna wait a turn, so we're gonna come. Oh, you. We're gonna come to. No, this is maybe pretty good. So we're gonna bring you into here. You can sit there. This time. X these two out. Okay, well, we are also over pushing the supply. I know it. Just it's not going to happen without taking that. So what we're gonna fall back. Yeah. We don't want to be right next to the fortification on this. With these scenarios, because they get immediately adjacent hexes to the forts get pounded, so they lose morale at every turn. So we really don't want to be there. We're going to move you up to here. Too late to undo that. Okay, well. Oh, I can't even get to. I wanted to get them there, but it's all right. Maybe a little further forward. We'll try to get all these units. Well, I don't know that we're going to retreat from here because what I want to do is we have this road and railway cut here. I want to maybe move this division back to there, but and then if we can take one of these out, take this other path out, and then finally cut that off. Okay. Well, let's max these out. Oh, they're not that good a supply. We got the entrenchments. Oh no, undo do that. They're entrenched. Yeah, let's just max reinforce those. All right, well, now down here where we've had some great success. They can come up, keep those units in their sphere of influence. These guys. Yes, let's move them. Here looks to be good. There we go. They'll get better supply now that we have this all connected. I hope they'll get better supply too. I'll leave them right where they are. In hopes of that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Things are looking pretty good everywhere. These guys are in danger of being taken out, but still, this part of the bulge is not going to collapse because next turn we should be able to move that in. Even if they take him out, we'll hold this and be able to rebuild those 3 divisions fairly easy. Mentioning rebuilds, let's see, do we have any? No. Okay, no building them yet. Yeah, let's do that. Because these will be at the same time. No, not that. Okay, I wonder if I would have made the initial push to the coast with a couple of good cavalry divisions in the right place. And we might have gotten it and been much better off without them able to rush in all those forces. So we're going with that. Okay, yeah, I think we'll save the rest for the future. Okay. My question, will these 2 survive? Will we be able to pull them back to our lines? And we're going to push along there, is the plan at least. And have a railway or 2 running supplies into there. Okay, yeah, let's end the turn. I think I did a good job catching most things. Austro-Hungary launches the offensive over the Pavia. I don't know about that. Okay. Presume that's a river, but don't know. Okay, they retreat back. Horses go back. Good. Putting in British forces next to Verdun. No, interesting. Defensive anti-aircraft fire. Hey, that worked for once, yay. So they're going up to that 9 MPP. Yeah. Let's say it doesn't have an effect, but I'm not worried about losing anything less than 20 MPP per turn due to bombing and whatnot. Just not really a concern to me. Now that could be because if we got pounded with enough artillery, and then, well, enough artillery we could kill it, because that would be enough, but just on a large amount of artillery, I think we would be able to hold a trench. Yeah, killing that American artillery, I think, is worth it. Even maybe a trade of the whole division for it. Maybe. Partially because I'm hoping the AI feels the need to send in reinforcements down here and not somewhere else, like up here. And like that, yeah. Okay, that division looks like it's had it, yeah. Next one we'll move in, and we'll move in into entrench it immediately. They're weaker starting out, but the other ones, they may not have forces next to it to take it out. Yeah, 2 divisions gone, and we have 2 divisions to replace them with. Okay. Well, this is the critical front here. There we go. Well, I'm going to save this just in case I make a bad mistake of some sort. Okay. Well, see, they've retreated from here, so we're going to push, I guess. Where the action points are down to 3. What's the supply like? Well, that's doing okay-ish. They have 4. Just what I was planning on doing. An entrench. And supply 2, 3. Cantons, right? But I'm hoping they'll be okay. Well, if we're talking about cutting that railway, we can do it just about as successfully from here as we can here. So let's move up to here and entrench. There we go. Let's max these guys out while we can. All right, well. Okay, well, they've changed their strategy. Now they got troops along this railway here, which is not pleasing me. Not one little bit. It didn't move into there. And we have mud here. Yay, just what I want, mud. And you entrench. Okay, I think that's, we're going to keep seeing about retreating you, but either way. You entrench. Yeah, that looks like a reasonably good plan. If we can take this. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, we have aircraft. Damn, oh. Ugh. Okay, recon bomb. Better late than never, but should have come first. Yeah. Okay. Well, they've attacked. What we're going to do now here is swamp them out and kill them with that. Wait, the reason I did that because these guys don't have entrenchment. And if I had swapped these guys out here, I don't think they would have been. They would not have been entrenched. I don't believe here. So yeah. And well, we don't. They're not entrenched here. Neither are they. But they can only be attacked from one hex. Where down here they could be attacked from 2 hexes. So it does matter. Now up here, we want to take that hex to get railways up through here. We also want to deal with that, but that has lots of artillery behind it. And we're a bit congested. Oh, and good, they did move into here. Well, okay, higher priorities first. You have not done your strike yet, recon bomber. I think you are the most critical this turn. So they're entrenched. So I can just do that. And let's do this. And X them out. Very good. Okay. So we got that. We're going to come into there. And I know they're not entrenched, but they are much better off now here. Yeah. Get these artillery up for next turn. Yeah, they're entrenched, so they're all right. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Okay, good. We did that with not needing to use these troops, so we can get these troops fully back up to strength. They're going to come in and trench. As you know, it's destroyed there, wasn't entrenched, so now we are. Okay, you guys are going to be ready to strike somewhere. Guess we'll move you to there. They're not entrenched, so that is what we want to do. Make sure it's the right alignment. Yeah, they're entrenched. Good. Yeah, let's recon bombers. These guys. They've already struck. They have. Don't know if the heavy bomb. They're not really meant for that. Let's strike there. Headquarters, and hopefully, well, hoping to get a little better reconnaissance. Mentioning that, let's max these guys out. And we may use them for that in the near future. Okay, so nice. Very good. And these guys will reinforce since we didn't need them. Very good. That will allow us. No, they can though. Well, stay tuned for next time to see if we push into here now that we've got double rows. What's our supply like here? Okay, a little bit of supply. We can maybe fall back a little more. Yeah, come back next time to see if we can cut off Verdun or not. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And of course, I absolutely love hearing from you, so please post questions, comments, tips, suggestions. See you next time for more historical gaming. And